game of the day, and this one is going to be on the main stage, so that's kind of exciting. This is what everyone else is going to be seeing in the venue, even though we're not in the venue. It's going to be Russia versus Indonesia.
Now, this is going to be great for Indonesia because they come off of a loss against Thailand, and now they're going to try and fight and make a position in the tournament to see where they stand against Russia, also a very strong team.
Yeah. And Russia, again, they're the team. They had a team called IOXA that made it to 4th place in the Point Blank World Challenge. And now Freed, he was one of the members of IOXA, left that team and then created this one, or helped. He's a captain, so I'm assuming he created it. But here they are, FFWZG. I don't know what that stands for.
It's definitely nice to have a veteran on the team. And if you have a veteran, I'm assuming you become the in-game leader. And let's see how that's going to pan out for Guardian Force. I mean, they don't have the experience of Russia or Freed, for that matter, to step up and become that in-game leader. But they do have a leader as well. Their leader is Sunny, who did show a very good game in the first match, along with Mystique. So those are some names to look out for.
All right. Well, you know what? We're going to get ready for this next game. I believe they are all in the lobby, and are we going to start pretty soon? I think so. Here we go. This is the main stage, guys. Look at all these people in the audience. Everyone here.
Music gets you pumped up. Always rock is the best choice.
Yes. It's better than the techno stuff that they play in some esports. But anyway, here we go. We're going to get into Luxville.
There we go. Now, this is a map that is pretty different from most standard maps.
Yep, it's inside of a house, actually. It's a big mansion with a library, and it's kind of like a big square. And so everyone walks in. It is a cube, and you can throw grenades through the skylights into other rooms. And there's a little bit of a high ground, low ground advantage, and a bunch of bookcases. So it's very different from maps like Midtown or Downtown that we've been seeing. It's just inside of a mansion. It's this huge house.
Right, exactly. I wouldn't say it's a house. This is definitely even bigger than a mansion, for that matter. Now we have Gentile starting it off with a little bit of health. He was already tagged just a tiny bit. But yeah, to elaborate more on this map, there are 2 bomb sites. Yes, there are bomb sites in this mansion. And one is either in the big library or in another room that's kind of small. I would have to say maybe like the control room or something.
All right, well, here we go already. Gentile is the only one that's been a little bit hurt, but so far so good. No deaths, no casualties, and both teams just kind of inching around the middle of this house.
Right, we have Freed coming up, trying to, you know, hold down the fort just a little bit, and we get a headshot by
Mystique.
W3. Ooh. Very good job by Sunny, able to get that double kill as the team leader, evening up the playing field, making it 3v3, but Sunny has very little health.
Go around the corner. He knows that there is zombies waiting for him. Sunny needs to move away. Zombies gonna use this little hallway to be able to kill off.
Oh my goodness!
Wow! That was a great double kill.
Should not have been able to get that double kill off because they had information that he was down there by himself. Well, maybe not just by himself, but he knew he had a teammate with him to help him get that pick. Now it's a 1v2.
Yep, Severine able to kill him through that wall, kind of window-ish. Those window panes are not giving any help to protect them, and blue team's going to go ahead and take that first map.
Now Zombies with great game sense, able to come out and peek through while he was not looking upstairs. Now that's the biggest deal about Luxville. You have to not worry about people in front of you, but you have to worry about people above you. That's going to everywhere you go.
Yep, and these windows provide no coverage. Like I said, you could just go ahead and shoot right through them. Same with the skylights. We've been seeing a lot of the players throw their grenades through the skylights
and get some early picks.
Yeah, get some early picks right there.
Alright, so the A-bomb site, it's downstairs towards that small room that I was talking about before, where Zombies got that last kill. He was at like 2 health as well, so props to him. It's 1-0 for Russia right now. Guardian Force not doing a pretty bad job. They did a good showing, but it's still just 1 round, so I would like to see what else they have to offer in the next 2.
Here's Sunny. He's contemplating, is he going to throw the grenade? But yes, no, yes, no. We don't know. He may or may not throw that grenade. All right, he's going to go ahead and throw the grenade. He's going to throw 2 grenades, in fact, and see if he can catch someone off guard.
And maybe he's able to get 1. No, he was not able to connect.
Look how you know, as we see the bird's eye view, these players know these maps so well that they know what angle they need to throw at to be able to try to catch their opponents off guard.
Exactly. I'm sure he was waiting for that right moment to throw those nades, get some information from his teammates inside the booth, and time those nades well. Because not only do they want to get picks, they also want to get better positioning, trying to move forward and inch forward towards getting to the bomb site. Able to blow up that C4 up on top.
Very smart, be able to pick that off so that he's not the one that gets blown up.
Exactly. This girl, she's looking to the side and able to get that kill.
Amazing. She's got eyes on her ears.
Oh my goodness, and the flank from the side. Trust able to get that double kill. It looked like Sunny and Severin were doing so well, but really they got Lincoln.
Yeah, well, Zombies also with that double kill, and he
getting surprised from the room. He's going to duck down. L5 doing a very good job holding the fort, but unfortunately,
wow,
like a mouse cornered with two cats coming up.
And that's what I mean about this map. It's just it's a big square in the middle, and so even if you back away, you could have someone take you by surprise behind. The flanks are real in this map.
Right. I also want to mention that Russia's team, Gentile and W3, or Wizyana, or whatever you want to call it. W3 and Gentile, their favorite map is Luxville, so we should really look out for them and see how they play. They seem to be very comfortable with this map. It is 1-1 though. Guardian Force finally getting a win under their belt. Let's see if they'll be able to capitalize on it.
Oh, but wow, Gentile with that headshot, he's going to cleanly take away Trust.
Yep, downstairs in this, what would you call this room?
The library?
No, the library is the other
library
one
is the other
with lots of books. This room has
no books.
It's just a room.
Here, this one?
No.
I'm not even sure what we can call this one.
These are the bookcases.
The bookcase.
Able to move the bookcases a little bit. Oh, that's another thing for those of you that are watching and tuning in now. These bookcases are able to be moved, but not a lot of players or teams really utilize this aspect of the game. But it's just nice to know.
Yeah, as of right now, I mean, 1 minute and 45 seconds into the game, Mystique does go down. Zombies is still alive with 1 HP.
You could sneeze on him. You could breathe heavily on him and he would die.
Yup, and around him, one by one, he's able to
get that kill, even with 1 health. And just goes to show. Just goes to show. If you have a gun, if you have a little bit of health, you are still lethal.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. So yeah, he's going to be the one to secure that win. It is 1-2. And
still early to say because Guardian Force was able to get a win in the second round. Let's see how they'll do this time around. And they're able to get that early kill.
Right in this corridor here, where they're just going to go ahead and go back and forth.
But unfortunately, FFWZG is able to turn the tables around with 2 kills right off the bat. 3.
Oh, Gentile, very well done. And with the C4 exploding. Oh, but Sunny and Mystique, they're not going to go down easy. They're just going to retaliate, kill off members of FFWZG.
Wow, look at this firefight. He's able to hide behind this.
Whoa! And he comes out the victor. That was some fancy footwork.
Yeah, that was like a squirrel hiding away from his predator, going around the tree trunk as much as possible and staying alive, and he succeeds until his teammate comes in to help him out and clinch that win. Very good play by Guardian Force. Very cautious, safe, and patient.
Wow, so far 2-2. They are neck and neck on this map. Here we go. We can see Severin's going to throw the grenade through the window, go through the smoke, down the stairs.
Not committing too much.
No, he shouldn't.
He did not commit too much, which is a good idea. He wants to stay alive, able to throw this nade, try to get some better positioning, and he's going to save it.
Now just shooting through the smoke, see if you can get lucky. You can see both teams just around this box here.
Right, so I also want to mention that you are able to crouch, but you are also able to look down because, you know, these ladies, these Free Rebels and CT Force ladies are very flexible and are able to duck down and avoid being shot in the head.
Oh,
meanwhile, when you crouch, your head is still exposed.
All right, well, Trust and Sunny have gone down already for Guardian Force, and it looks like Freed wants to clean up the crew. Mystique and Talent going to be the last men standing.
All right, L5 with 100% health on the screen right now, switching over to Talent. Let's see if he's able to make this 1v5 clutch.
Oh gosh, I
This
have
camera.
a feeling this is not going to go well. Talent is going to walk in. It even seems that on this map, planting the bomb doesn't even seem to be an objective here. It's basically a kill your opponent before you're killed.
Right. Why no confidence in Talent, little Susie? I'm sure he'll be able to make a 1v5.
Because
Right.
in my experience, I have to say 1v5 pretty difficult to do. And I'm not saying that Talent has no talent. But you know, just statistically, I think a 1v5 is a bit difficult to pull off.
Right. So right now, he's at A. He sees the C4 towards the A bomb site. He's going to try and avoid that. Maybe plant the bomb, make some noise, have them all walk over.
To B, and he's just going to run right into the full team. The Russian team is going to go and
high five everybody on the team.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. High five everybody.
Pretty good showing by the Russian team. Making it 3v2 is a good display of control and patience. 5v1, you don't want to overcommit. You could go and hunt him down, but really, why would you? So let's see if Indonesia is going to be able to stay alive.
I mean, in that situation, I think he should have just gone to A into the little room and just planted the bomb and held his breath, but...
Whatever you... I mean, yes, that is very plausible. Go plant and then have them come over.
Right.
And
see if you could just spray and pray that you survive, but
most likely it's going to be hard because you have to check out both sides coming in. But what he decided to do was create some noise and have them come on over. And if you want to spray and pray, you want to spray and pray making sure that no one's behind you. And that's what he did, but unfortunately, he prayed a little bit too late and got cut off.
All right, well, Talent with that nade is able to take out Freed. That's definitely a benefit for Guardian Force.
Alright, Talent getting some revenge from that last round, getting that nade kill earlier on. I did mention that there will be a lot of nade kills in this game, and they do not disappoint.
They sure don't. Mystique here, he's going to try and come around. Oh!
There we go, got some sight, but unfortunately gets a C4 to the face.
Wow, he gets blown up. Didn't check behind him.
Oh.
2 headshots being traded off to one another.
But in favor of FFWZG, that was a great play. He checked if there was anyone there. He kept peeking out to try to give away his position and kind of distract Guardian Force into shooting him, and then blew up that C4. Great play by FFWZG.
All right, Trust with Sunny. They're just going to hang out over here. They're the last 2 men standing for their team. FFWG, where could they be? It's a big square after all, like I said. And
got some
here's
vision.
L5, he's going to be waiting in the room.
And now it's going to be 1v3. Unfortunate, 2v3 would have been much better for him, but he's going to plant the bomb, and now everybody knows where he is. Going to rush in and get that kill. 3 in the hallway. Doesn't stand a chance.
Absolutely not, especially with these windows not giving any protection whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're going to have a huge mansion with a lot of important information in it, wouldn't you want to get bulletproof windows?
I don't know. I would call that the audio room. You know what? That looks like an audio room.
Right? I mean,
all that audio equipment inside.
Yeah, you would imagine you'd have surround sound searched, set up all throughout the house.
I definitely would in a house this big.
Did you know that Sting has mics all around his house and just hums melodies, and then later on checks it out? That's how he makes a lot of songs. So maybe this is his house.
Oh, well, I feel really bad for him because, you know, people just keep coming in and throwing grenades in it.
Well, he's got some very desirable music.
Oh, wow. Freed and Zombies going ham is able to take out 3 members of Guardian Force right away. W3Z is the only one that is a casualty over on Russia's side.
Now Sunny's able to make it slightly even to 2v3. Let's see if they're going to be able to even it up even more.
Okay, again, it's Talent and Sunny. These 2 are the 2 who, seem to be the last guys.
Now,
Sunny being the captain of the team.
If there's anyone that I would expect to make this a clutch situation, it would be Sunny. Sunny is the team leader, and he is also, rightfully so, very confident in his gameplay. Let's see if he's going to be able to isolate Russia, but unfortunately, Freed is able to catch him off guard. checking those corners. Freed, also the team captain of FWZG, showing that he is a veteran of this game and knows where other people will be attempting to enter. Now, this is the library that we're talking about. Pretty big. As big as, perhaps, Sting's library. Just saying. If this is indeed an audio room, or, you know, the control center for the entire house.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a control center. That's what I would call it. The control center. No. Oh, he doesn't even get the bomb planted at all. Talent, he is stuck. He's going to throw a grenade in hopes that he's going to be able to catch him off guard, but no, he blows the windows in instead. And he's the last one left. Oh, and that was easy. Easy win for the Russians on that first half.
Not in the beginning, though. At first, Guardian Force did show that they were up for the challenge and made it 1-1 in the first half. But yes, Russia did gain stride and got some momentum and did roll over Guardian Force. Let's see if on the second half of this match, we'll see if Indonesia will step up their game.
Yeah, like I said, you know, like you said, in the beginning, Guardian Force did well, and then later on, the Russian team came about. Do you think it's just the Russian team really being able to read what Guardian Force is going to do? Is it just more of an adaptation kind of thing?
Yes, half and half. Half of the momentum that Russia gained was because they, you know, are slowly getting into the mode of this tournament, getting into the game, and also while they're doing that, they are getting a feel for how Indonesia is playing. Unfortunately for Indonesia, they are also in the midst of learning Russia, but at the same time, they need to gain confidence, but I feel like they are slowly receding a little bit in that confidence factor, which is why that allowed Russia to beat them.
Okay, well, on the screen here, you guys can see these are our tie casters because it's the main stage. They're the ones at the venue, and we're the ones stuck over here, but it's all right.
High fives down the line for Russia. FFWZG on the bottom and Guardian Force at the top.
Yep, Indonesia versus Russia. And here we go, guys. We're going to switch sides. FFWZG with 5 wins and Guardian Force with 2. So we'll have to see who makes it to the first to 10. And FFWZG now going to be the Free Rebels.
Right. Now, who is going to be the pitcher and who's going to be the catcher is generally what we would like to imagine. The Free Rebel side, they have to go and attack, meaning the CT4s are the catchers. They have to, they are ready. They are waiting for the Free Rebels to come in, and they have to position themselves to catch them, is what I want to say. And let's see if Guardian Force is going to be able to do that right off the bat. Lots of baseball references for you. L5 getting knocked down along with Mystique. It is a 4v4, but Gentile is down to very little health along with Zombies at around 45%. Guardian Force looks like they are a little bit more confident on the defensive side of Luxville.
Well, usually defense is a little more of a benefit, right? Because all you have to do is sit back and wait for the timer to run out. Basically, just don't get killed.
Generally, that is the idea of
any FPS, really.
Yes, but Point Blank is a little bit different because you have all those nades to allow for those entry frags. You can be much more aggressive. Sometimes it's hard to go in and try to get that bomb plant, but if you do it well, like FFWZG, you are able to go get those entry frags. Not unless Trust is going to try to stop you with that double kill. Getting thwarted yet again. Now it's a 2v2. However, Gentile is still at very little health.
Well, okay, here we go.
Oh!
Wow! Severine with that double kill and just cleans that up.
Very good for Guardian Force right now. They need to get this win to try to get that confidence back. Like I mentioned before, they are not the strongest in that confidence factor. They need to get that first win, and they want to cut down Russia's chances of trying to get that win.
Okay, yeah, we're both teams right now, all 5 members left standing. They're just kind of dancing around this big hallway, this square-like hallway.
Right, trying to get some information on the team. We see a nade being thrown in to get some pace, control of the tempo of the game by Guardian Force, a defensive smoke. But Freed is going in anyway. Interesting. Getting some cover fire from behind, and he's able to stay alive. And oh, that was an interesting bounce of a grenade. It seemed almost as if it was bounced off the back of his teammate. I would like to see what. There we go. This is what I want to see. Oh, and the grenade forcing him to move out of position, and now they are able to go in. But he gets caught out of position from downstairs.
Yes, there's definitely a crossfire here. They're just dropping like flies on each side. We can see that
Guardian Force did come out on top, though.
They did, with 3 members to Russia's 2.
Right now, it is similar. Gentile down on health yet again. Mystique able to get some damage onto L5, but Gentile getting a kill and making a 2v2, and Mystique has 5 health. This is going to be huge if FFWZG gets a win. Guardian Force was doing so well, 3v2 with full health, and now this situation is not ideal. This is the library with these mysterious boxes. You think these are moving boxes? You know, maybe going outside to go cross country. It's got the bomb planted. Let's see when and where they're going to attack. Now, what Guardian Force has to look out for is the flank. They're going to go in once we hear some fire. There we go. He's going to go in from the side and able to get those 2 kills. Gentile doing a good job covering fire and getting those kills as well.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from the Russians, really. And the score is now tied 1-1. FFWZG obviously up 6-3 in the big picture. And here is...
It's still able to be done by Guardian Force. It's only 6-3.
You say only 6-3, but FFWCG obviously wants those last 4 games to see if they can close it out.
Well, at the same time, you know Guardian Force wants to win. Wants those other 6 games.
Yeah.
And it's only 1-1 right now, so as long as they don't think about the other side that they played just now,
All right, fair enough, fair enough.
They'll be able to flip the table around.
All right, well, Gentile here, he's just going to place himself to see if he can catch anyone off guard. There is some smoke coming out through the bottom of the stairs. And does he see anyone, though? That is the question. No, he does not. We're going to go over to the bookcase hallway. As right, and the first kill goes down to Mystique.
But Freed is down as well. Now it is a 4v4 with health being cut down on both sides. It looks as if FFWZG is going on the aggressive now. Look at that, with a nade kill and making it an advantage for the Russian side. You have to look out for the nades. And also, I would like to mention that Russia has been doing a really good job with C4 placement. We haven't seen a single C4 kill by Guardian Force so far.
Oh, wow. With Gentile, with that headshot, Sunny does go down. And one by one, Guardian Force is losing members this round.
Right, they're losing a little bit of their composure and what they have to do in this map to win. They're sort of going for this bomb plant as a last-minute resort.
Trust, though, really clutch, gets the 2 headshots and evens out the playing field. It's going to be a 2v2.
Exactly. I'd like to say that the team leader is dead. Freed is out of this round, which was actually crucial for Russia. At a certain point, they were like, what should we do? What should we do? Let's plan it. Okay, let's plan it. And they were knocked out.
Right now, Trust is running around to see if he can go in deep. Defuse that bomb, but no, gets caught out, and Russia's going to go ahead and take that win.
Right. Russia needs to be a little bit more careful next time. They did come out with a win, but it was a little bit iffy play in the beginning because Guardian Force was able to capitalize on bad positioning. But now we see Severin put down a C4. Let's see if he's going to be able to
connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a look. He does not connect. Nope.
Well, he hasn't.
Oh, he hasn't. Okay,
yet.
that was a grenade then. Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, so here we go. Both teams just playing a little slower at this point. They know every single map here really means something.
Especially for Indonesia, because they come off of a loss. This is their first game right now. Or first game that we're watching.
Right. Oh, wow. All right, Russia is going to go ahead. Trust is going to be the first man down. And Mystique definitely doesn't want to be the second, but he is, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness, a triple kill by W3, being the single effective force on
Sunny,
FFWZG.
yeah, Sunny goes ahead and gets that headshot, and they're able to take down 2, but is that going to be enough for them to be able to come back from this?
Like we mentioned before, Sunny is the one player that I would expect to...
Oh, wow, the bomb's implanted right in the library in the center of the room. I'm surprised by this.
Right. It's good positioning, but before, I have to say, you'd want to go in for a flank, a little bit better position right now. Just like that, they forced you to jump down right now.
Oh, and the red team wins. He was just sitting there and waiting. He knew he was going to have to defend that bomb, and defend it he did.
Some very strong high fives on the Russian side. Now it's 3-1. Guardian Force losing a lot of confidence and momentum right now.
8-3. This is really difficult for Guardian Force. It just seems the gap is getting wider and wider at this point. And you're right, their composure right now is being shaken.
There doesn't really seem to be a very large plan in effect for Guardian Force. They really just want to... All I'm seeing is trying to get information and then going. That's it. Like, there's no rotation involved right now. And no advantages being taken advantage of. Allow myself to introduce myself.
All right, well, 1 for 1. We got W3Z and Mystique going down for each of the teams. And Sunny and L5 going to follow suit. At this
Jumping down
point,
to avoid these grenades.
I just feel like this map, the objective is just to kill people as fast as possible. And you know what? That's exactly what Guardian Force is doing. They don't want to wait around for the Russian team anymore. It's a 2v2, but Gentile... Oh gosh! But Gentile and Freed with such little HP.
He's able to get a double kill.
Oh! Amazing! Gentile is the last man standing with 2 HP.
Very good play by Russia. Composed, calm, collected. Not giving up whatsoever. Normally, if you have like 2 health, you want to be a little bit more cautious, but not at all.
No, he knew he had to go out there and really fight, and now this could be match point.
Now we see Guardian Force being a little bit more aggressive. All in, all or nothing, and it looks as if it's going to be nothing with that first frag. Sunny going down, the team leader. Right, that's right. We just heard the
Mistake.
The Thailand.
Oh no, maybe they're saying Mystique.
Oh, that's true.
That could have been it too. Or it could have been a mistake. I mean, one or the other.
It was an overextended position just now by
And
Sunny. As the team leader, you don't want to give that away.
Alright, right now, L513F and Zombies both down pretty low.
Ooh, and Mystique getting that nade kill with a great throw. I don't know why he didn't run away. It was right in front of him. He threw it right in front of him, but he didn't walk away from it.
Alright, Freed trying to get lucky, see if he can finish this off here.
Oh, he had good positioning. All he had to do was go in and spray down, but wasn't able to go and commit. And instead, Gentile is going to clean it up.
Alright, well, Mystique, last man standing once again. I feel like he's either last man or first man dying. We're like saying his name all the time.
Yeah. Definitely said Mystique that time.
Yeah, he sure did. No, Mystique does get a headshot. Clears out 1. Now it is a 1v1. Bomb is going to be planted here by Gentile.
Great split screen. I really like this observing.
Alright, he's just going to hide and see how he can...
I'll give him away a spot. Now he needs to get away from that grenade.
Boy, I don't even know which screen to look at right now.
Well, I'm looking at Mystique, and he's doing a very good job hiding behind these bookcases. But unfortunately, he peeks out too early and was caught yet again. It looks as if Russia is going to take the win and go on and leave Indonesia in the dust.
Okay, well, you know, I have to say, Indonesia definitely played a lot better against Russia than they did in that first game when we watched them play versus Mango. And now, if anything, this should give them a bit of momentum, a bit of more confidence to play better as the tournament goes on. But I love this. I mean, after every game, These
High
guys
fives, good
giving,
sportsmanship.
yeah, good sportsmanship, giving the handshakes, aw, smiles and hugs.
Very good. Let's talk about the game just for a little bit. The first side, when Guardian Force was on the Free Rebel side, you asked me if Russia was getting used to the Indonesian team or just getting used to the international stage. I would have to say they were just getting used to playing the game
Yeah?
on under pressure. But this time around, when Guardian Force was on CT side, it wasn't that FFWZ was getting to know Indonesia a little bit more. It was more that Indonesia was losing composure and actually losing a lot of form, and Russia just taking advantage of that. There was nothing to learn from Indonesia at that point. It was just capitalizing on mistakes or having better mechanical awareness or just map prowess.
So basically, Indonesia was just falling apart towards the
Yeah,
end of the game.
unfortunately.
All right. Well, hopefully they're going to be able to put themselves together because they've got a long day to go. I mean, we are only on we just finished game 3, and we have 10 more games for you guys coming up. And so we're going to have to take a short little break, and then when we get back, we will come back with game number 4.